Hey guys, how's it going? It's Dmitry here, and today I'm going to discuss about another quite basic but at the same time useful topic. It's in operator. I'm going to discuss about this operator, how we using it, and going to give you some examples. And yeah, let's jump into that. So I guess I will start with defining an object. Let person equal to let's say first name Dmitry. Yes, it's my name again. Last name, it's also mine. First name, last name, H. Sorry, 2. That's it, done. So object is defined. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to show you how to use this in operator with the if statement, right? I'm going to say first name, which is key, right? One of the properties of this object, person's object. So, and then I'm going to use in operator, and then I'm going to define the name of person, the name of the object, sorry. So, and I'm going to say console.log yes, otherwise no, right? Else no. Console.log and no. So guys, idea here is I'm saying, okay, let's execute this logic and it's going to look like that. If this kind of key or property exists in this person object, then please go here, execute this part of logic, right? Otherwise, execute this part of logic. Let's see. So guys, yeah, because the key with this name exists, then of course it's yes, it's executed this part of logic. But let's just define something different, right? First name, we know that this key name doesn't exist, right? Or this property doesn't exist. So straight away it shows you no, right? So that's how in general it works with the objects, right? Let's just we'll talk about some edge cases, not edge cases, but still some people are confused about these cases. I will show you guys. Okay, person, name of object, right? And then I'm going to define edge, and I'm going to assign another value to this property, right? I'm going to say null. So guys, some people a bit confused about that, right? They believe, okay, if it's null or if it's undefined, then probably it's not even legitimate key anymore or property anymore, right? In this object. But the truth is, it's still legitimate, right? It still exists, and it's still, it's fully legitimate, and it's important to understand it. And if you even try here to find this h again, straight away logic will show you that, yeah, definitely this h property still exists, right? Or property with this name still exists, and it's legitimate, right? It's still there. And what about undefined? Here we go, guys, right? You also can see it's still there, right? It's still sitting there. But another thing is we can use, remember guys, in previous tutorial I introduced you with delete keyword, right? And what we can do, we can say delete this property, right, edge. Let's see what will happen in this case if you run it. No, right? And it's a kind of understandable, right? Because here in this line you deleting this h property, right? So, and then you're asking, okay, is this h property still exist? And of course, because you deleted it previously and we're running code from top to the bottom, right? Then of course it doesn't exist anymore, and it's not going to go here, right? It's going to go straight away here, right? Because this condition, it's not going to be satisfied, right? So yeah, that's how it is, guys. Also guys, I would like to show you another case where you can implement or use this in operator. Obviously you can use this in operator with arrays. So let's define an array. Let numbers. Yeah, I'm going to call it numbers. And obviously values, they're going to be numbers. Values of this array. Oh, come on, doesn't matter, to be honest. What kind of values? And one more. So this is the array, right? Then I'm going to say, first of all, here it's numbers already, because now we work in this array. And I'm going to say, for example, I'm going to say 9. Let's see what will happen, guys. And what happened is, it went here, right? It didn't execute this part. So obviously this statement it's false here, right? It's false. It's producing false. So essentially, I would tell you this number. It's represent the actual index, right? Of every element in this array. So, and you can, as you remember, we start counting from 0, right? If you're talking about the indexes of array, right? Which is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the max is 5, right? So let's try 6 to be sure that that's, you know, still no, right? Because again, the highest number is 5, right? So obviously, if logic is correct, now it should give you yes, right? So here we go, guys. So that's how you can use this in operator in case of arrays, right? Some of the examples, for instance, if you would like to look up for a specific index, right, for some reasons, or in object, for instance, you looking for a specific property, right? If you would like to, you know, based on this condition, if property exists, then do something, right? So that way you can utilize this kind of operator in operator, right? So yeah, and of course you can come up with different cases, and from the top of my head, maybe now I cannot even come up with these cases, but I'm pretty sure if you combine this operator with other operators, then you can come up with a quite complex logic. It's always the case, right? If you combine different operators. Okay, guys, I think I'm going to wrap up this tutorial. I already covered everything that I was planning to cover, and I'm not sure if you're excited about this topic or think that maybe it's a bit boring, but to be honest with you guys, I think it's worth it to, you know, to understand how this operator works, and obviously now you know that, right? And yeah, I guess, guys, once again, like this video if you enjoyed this tutorial, right? And also, please, guys, subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet, and follow my tutorials. And guys, I will see you in the next tutorial. And next tutorial is going to be even more exciting, guys. Trust me on this one. See you guys next time. Goodbye.